Hey guys, Doug Fox here, back here with another video of Do Not Take this cat home. And so last time, we've pretty much finished all of the endings of not taking the cat home as far as I'm aware. Or at least all the ones we can currently do. I'm assuming we need to do some things in the parts where we actually take the cat home. So, that's what we're going to be doing this time. We're going to actually take the cat home this time. Alright, let's get to the option part, because I don't remember if I have an autosave. There we go. We picked literally every option of this in the game. From that we could at least. So now, we're going to take the cat home. Well, why not? Right? You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly jumps into them and climbs up onto your shoulders. It butts its head against your temple, nuzzling against it. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly reconsider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. What? You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. Oh, right, because at the very beginning, we got cat food and it ate me instead. One bedroom, one bathroom. One you living alone in it. Not anymore. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. Damn, I breathe loud apparently. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks at you expectantly. Okay. So, this is where new options start. I have I could have been choosing these? Here's the quick saves. I was saving this one for if I ever needed it. Now I had all these ones I could have used. 9 pages. God damn it. Okay. Now, do I want to do something alone or with the cat? Now, my entire stick last time was basically just doing everything to avoid the cat. So, we're gonna continue with that. Like what? Oh, I have to... No. I guess we'll clean the apartment. You just said that even if it's your day off, that doesn't mean you should be completely unproductive. You know you have a guest staff and all, but you really shouldn't put off your chores. Best to get them done while you're in the mood to do so. So for now, you get dressed, roll up your sleeves, and get to work on cleaning the apartment. At least. You try to? You sweep the living room. You wipe the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your own bed, but who actually does that anyways? Yeah, like, if you make your own bed, you're just gonna, like, I get the points to, like, encourage you and, like, all that, to make you feel good for a small achievement, but you just end up messing it in the end anyways. So I personally don't do that. If you guys do it, let me know in the comments, I guess. Still, you know that no matter how much you clean up, you keep finding more messes than one you started. You peek over at the cat. You suspect that it might be the culprit behind this mystery, but every time you rush to check on it, or catch it in the act, you always find it napping in the living room. You keep cleaning, but the cat, or something, keeps leaving more and more messes in its wake. Oh. Oh. My breathing is slower. Uh, keep cleaning. You keep cleaning, but there's just more mess. And more. I hit a button by accident. And more. This feels oddly. This is giving deja vu from one of the other videos. When you finally stop and look around you. You don't even recognize your home anymore. There's piles of junk everywhere. Do you even own this much stuff? You don't remember ever buying or receiving most of it. The piles tower over you. You feel claustrophobic. The stench of garbage is overwhelming, despite your hands feeling raw from all the cleaner fluid you've been using. Your eyes still burn from the bleach. You need some air. You need to get out of here. Oh! Crack. You hear a crash and see a teacup you're certain you don't own smashed to the floor. You look up and see the cat perched on a teetering pile of china and kitchen appliances that I also most likely did not own. It carefully nudges another teacup that suddenly appeared because of the cat from the pile, sending it careening to the ground. But you don't even flinch as it shatters. Instead, you start to chuckle. It's a boss fight! Fight me! Suddenly, you're laughing. It's so hilarious. That tears start running down your face. Oh. I knew it was you. You did this, didn't you? You pick up the largest piece of ceramic from the broken teacup. Oh no. Didn't you? And throw it at the cat. The cat dodges by leaping off of the pile. Oh no. The pile sways. It sways. And it's falling. It fell forward then fell back up? Oh. You can't move. You're buried. The pile fell on top of you. Broken shards of fine china and sharp utensils are piercing your skin. Your organs, your bones feel loose and limp, crushed under heavy appliances. Warm liquid pools under you. With the last of your strength, you listen as the cat pads over to you before laying down and purring sleepily. Yeah. A nap sounds pretty good. Ending 1? Aha! I'm starting to get some of the earlier endings. A not so clean getaway. Okay, so this was our option. Nope. No. This was the one. Catch the cat in the act. How are we supposed to finish cleaning up this if this little imp is making a menace of itself? No. You know the cat's the culprit. Aha, we figured that out from the last time. You consider locking it up in the bathroom, at least until you clean the rest of the apartment. But it just doesn't seem fair. When you don't actually have any proof. You need to investigate this further. You need proof. Yeah, the cat's about to turn into a demon. I just know it. Not just for the sake of your sanity, but more important, for the sake of humanity. Oh, of cleanliness. You start to clean again and peek behind you, catching mere glimpses of a paw here or a tail there. But as with earlier, when you rush back to the living room, the cat is still sleeping. I know what's going on. There's a second cat, isn't there? Okay, you want to play, cat? Then let's play. This time, you decide to lay a trap. One your feline friend won't be able to resist. You tackle the kitchen island counter and give it the works. It's glistening by the time you're done. It's so clean. You dropkick anyone who even thought of eating off of it. Oh, that sounds so true. Just so accurate. The perfect trap for your little cleaning saboteur. You whistle innocently as you exit the room and hide around the corner of the entryway to the hall. From the angle you're at, you have the perfect view of the cat and the island counter. There's no way you won't catch the culprit in the act now. If it really isn't the cat, maybe you'll give it a treat as an apology for your suspicions. But as you deliberate if you should stop by the grocery store to get some fish, the cat starts too. I press the button again. Shift. Its back that was rising and falling evenly moments ago is undulating. Is now rippling in small tremors like an agitated wave on a black sea. It's shuddering. It's about to mutate into another cat, isn't it? It's bubbling. It is! It's bulging! Oh my god. It really is just that was not how I expected that to go, though. What the hell? Huh. You gape in disbelief as another cat bursts out of the still sleeping feline you'd taken home with you. Wait a second. Am I giving this one a treat? Because it's technically not doing anything. But is this part of it? Because if so, then don't give it a treat. Or do I punish this one and give this one a treat? I am mixed up right now. I have mixed feelings about this. You're fairly certain that's not how cats give birth. I would freaking hope not. But more importantly, you watch cat number 2 shake itself off before leaping up onto the counter, rolling around on top of it and leaving fur and grime in its wake. Can I go dropkick it like I said I would? Probably should have given it a bath earlier. Did you expect this cat to duplicate itself? I don't even have words for that. You feel like your mind is lagging behind the reality of the discovery you've just made. You know what? That does make sense. But you don't seem capable of thinking beyond smaller observations. For example, through the hows and whys of what you're witnessing elude you, the more pertinent question that strikes you is that if the original cat is still sleeping, and the clone cat is busy making yet another mess, then where are all the other clones? They're back at the movie theaters. Oh! Suddenly, the 2 black cats look directly at you in perfect unison. I love how neither of them talk, but it has to specify cat 1 and cat 2. Their eyes pin you to the spot with their intensity. But you realize with the familiar sinking feeling of being watched from behind that they're not the only ones looking at you. You slowly turn around. Oh! Packed in the hall behind you, from the floor to the ceiling. Wow. Apparently cat reproduction is really fast. Is a living, breathing, writhing wall of cats. Of clones. All piled on top of each other. The glowing golden eyes of every cat in the undulating wall of pure black fur. Every single eye is trained on you. Out of fear and a sheer, desperate need to distance yourself from the blight on reality and order, you take a single step back. And in response, the wall just breaks. Oh. The cats all stampeding over you. It'd be kind of, cute if the soft paws were hiding claws as sharp as knives. You try to protect yourself, but there's just too many of them. Blood leaks steadily from your scratches. You feel dizzy, with what little strength you have left. You turn your head and watch as the cats tear through carpet and upholstery, knock over vases and dishes and lamps, claws at the walls. It's going to take you forever to clean this up, you think. Maybe you'll tackle it all again later. Right after you take a short nap. With an annoyed sigh, you breathe your last breath. Ending to Double Trouble. Oh, that, I don't remember this glitching before. But I'm assuming with more endings that I find, something's happening? Maybe? I already finished all that. Alright, we will start into the next one and probably manage to do one more. Do something with the cat. Like what? Oh wait, no! I had other options! I completely forgot. No. Load. Do something alone? I had other options. We're gonna take a nap after all that cleaning we did. I press another button. You're a little tired from the events of the day. Making life-changing choices like committing to the responsibility of caring for another living creature really wears you out. You could definitely use a nap. You head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. You head back to your bedroom, ready for a much-needed nap. Whoa! Only for the cat to race past you through the open door and jump on the middle of the bed. Like, why wouldn't you nap with a cat, though? Like, why would you willingly choose to just nap alone? It's like a fluffy pillow of hugging. It takes its time kneading at the sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. Now that your mind's on it, you find yourself really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you're settling for sleeping on the couch. Certainly not in the armchair. Which means you should... More options. So, we're gonna quickly save this in one of the other slots I didn't know I had. And sleep next to the cat. You shrug. What's the harm in sharing the bed, right? You both have had a long day after all. You try to carefully avoid jostling the cat as you lay down, but it immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyways. You smile. Sweet dreams. Oh? You feel like you slept for a long time. Yeah, it's pitch black out now. You feel a warm weight on your back, but you don't see the... Oh. Mystery solved then. You feel comfortable? You consider getting up, but as soon as the thought enters your head, your mind fills with the static and a deep sense of disapproval? Not yet. Then? Okay. The cat, jostled by your attempts at movement, kneads painfully at your back before settling down again and falling back asleep. You'll fall back into slumber too. Oh, time has officially passed. There is no more time. It's night. You want to get up. Ah! Claws dig into your back like a warning. Tomorrow then, right? Well, I guess I'm never getting out of this bed again. It's morning. You'll be late for work. But the cat doesn't budge. You don't even try to get up this time. You just close your eyes and drift off again. Oh, I'm really just gonna sleep forever, aren't I? It's the next day. Since the last several days. Or has it been weeks? Well, I think it's only been like 2 days. Or longer. You're not quite sure. You're hungry. You don't know how long you've been laying down. You feel sore in your back, but also on your stomach, your arms, your face, everywhere. You can't remember your last meal, the last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time, but you feel exhausted, more tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. It feels like a giant hand is pressing you into the bed. You can't remember the last time you even considered moving, but somehow you know that you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine if you just go back to sleep. You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches languidly before hopping off your back. You hear its feet padding through your still open door, but your still open bedroom door, its steps fading down the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're afraid you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return if you try. But you eventually do try. Damn, that was the best nap of my life. You try to prop yourself up on your arms. It's thinner than you've ever seen it. Thinner than you think it should be possible. Ah! Oh no, I broke my arm, didn't I? Your arm snaps under the weight of your body and crumbles to dust on the bed sheets. Well, yep. I'm frail. It doesn't hurt in the slightest. As if even your nerves have dried up and become as useless as... Well, as useless as you feel in general. Just how long have you been laying in bed? You don't have much time to think about it. Your failed attempt at sitting up sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Ah! I broke everything. I'm really breaking everything! But you think you're probably closer to being a ceramic doll, as your body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor. Your head rolls over towards the door, letting you watch as the rest of your strewn body parts crack and crumble, and turn to broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. Oh, the cat strolls into view, poking and prodding at the remains of her brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say. But you think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well. Probably, in the fall. Almost as if sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you. Don't you dare. Well, your head at least. And you watch with your final conscious seconds as it lays down, curling its body around you. No! I'm being suffocated by a cat. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap couldn't hurt. Ending 6. Just a cat nap. Okay, you look creepier than you first did. I don't know if I'm just seeing things, though. Anyways, this is Do Not Take This Cat Home. I haven't mentioned this yet, but it is on itch.io, and it is free, but you can support the developers. And as I have said in the beginning, there's 40 endings, and I have about 19 of them so far. So if you don't want any more spoilers, you should play it before watching the rest of whatever videos I make and put up. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.